Hello, good evening and welcome to tonight's upload. My name's Emma, subscribe for vlogs and hauls, and tonight we're doing a haul and a first impressions of Poundland makeup. You asked me to do it, so that's what I'm going to do. If you want to leave in the comments any other makeup ranges you'd like me to try. It's quite nice trying the cheaper end because it means I get to buy loads of makeup for not very much money. I spent £14 and got 14 products because the clue is in the name, Poundland. However, my Poundland now sell stuff that's like £2 and £3. What's that all about? I went to a tiny local high street one by me, and then I went to one in a bigger retail park, and I got loads of stuff. However, I didn't see in the range if they did primer, so I've used primer and I used the NYX primer, and I've also put a bit of Professional on. If you want to look in the description for my usual Get Ready With Me, that will be there. Right, I'm going in. I've got my mirror. The brushes I will be using are from the Real Techniques range and also e.l.f. brushes. I will put both of them in the description box as well, so you know how to find them. I am going to start with the gorgeous gorgeous, flawless, long-lasting foundation with UVA, UVB filters. I got it in Ivory 1 because I'm so pale. Right. However, I may not be quite as pale as this. It's quite a thick consistency. Let's see what it's like. Okay. Smell-wise, smells a bit like, I don't know, cream or dairy products or something bizarrely. I would say you don't need as much as I just put on my hands. I'm going to try and do the usual makeup look I do, so I can compare it to what I usually look like, which obviously is like a cross between Claudia Schiffer, Kate Moss, and a little bit of Beyonce. It's quite a light coverage, so it's not like massively covering any like dark areas, but it's not the worst foundation I've ever tried. I am so pale, so right. I put loads in my hands, but you know what, I'm going to put it all on. You didn't need to put as much. I'm struggling covering my nose. There we go. I've shoved all that on. It's okay. There we go. I think my nose could do a bit more covering up. Now, I've gone for the concealer. I've gone for hide and chic. I get it, like hide and seek. And I went for the colour. Oh, it hasn't got it on it, but I know it wasn't the lightest one. I did struggle with some of the colours. They didn't seem to have loads of the range in the shops I tried. They just had like 50 of one colour and then like none of the others. So I'll put this into my eyes. Oh, it's actually not that bad a match. Blend it in with my Real Techniques brush. That's not that bad. I prefer a liquid cover up a few, like, still got those brilliant sunspots. Okay, so we're going to head on to Mom Contouring, which as we know is shove brown stuff on your face and hope it makes you look a little bit more alive. I've gone for matte bronzer, matte light 1, because I'm not that dark, despite just spending 2 weeks in Florida. So I'm going to put a bit of bronzer up here. Oh, that's quite nice. A bit of bronzer here. A bit here, just shoving the brown stuff on, hoping it looks okay. That's quite nice actually. That's quite a nice, a nice bronzer. Oh, that's quite good for £1. You can't knock that. Then I'm going for Feeling Blusher, Candy Floss, number 2. They do have quite a few different things in the range. It's not like it's like just 4 pieces of stuff. Again, the blusher, quite nice. It's gone on quite nicely. It's very matte. So it's not something if you want something that's got like a bit of a shine. It's a very matte blusher. Oh, look a little bit more healthy. Then I bloody love a highlighter. When I saw the highlighter, I was like, what? So good to glow. Highlighting powder in Pearl Shimmer. Contains vitamin E and sunscreens. I don't know how true that is. It's a bit of a strange colour, but I'm going to try it. That isn't half bad, you know. I'm just going to move my chair because it's making weird squeaky noises. I don't want you to think I'm like putting on makeup and trumping. Put a bit of blush on. That is not half. That's not half bad, you know. I quite enjoy it. Oh, excelente. Right, they didn't have an eyebrow colour in my thingy stores, so I've gone for an eyebrow kit. Let's try that on. Now, I'm not adept at doing this. So let me put it on and then I'll come back to you. Ta-da! Maybe a little bit darker than I usually would go, but there are other colours in the pack. That one's looking a bit... I've got this e.l.f. brush and I use a tiny little brush at the end to make it, but usually I prefer the pencil, but that's okay. They did have pencils, as I say, but it's not in my colour. Right, so what am I going to do now? I found, also in Poundland, Burt's Bees lip balm, which is my favourite lip balm. This is Calla Lily and it's tinted. It's just in like a plain brown packet, so I don't know if maybe it was because there is a screenshot for you. Oh, it's very tinted. Maybe because it was, I don't know, like a off the shelf. I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't have been the normal packaging, but oh, it's not too tinted. And it smells nice, and that's all right for £1. They're usually about £3 or £4 in the shop, so that's all right. Also a little bit tinted in there. That's not too bad. Now, the eyeshadows I struggled with a bit. They only had green in my high street one, and then at the other one they had some other colours. So I picked up Mocha, number 8. I picked up Gold Dust, number 3. I picked up Galaxy Grey, number 16. I presume if it's number 16 there's quite a few, but I also like the eyebrow kit colours as well. So I'm going to use like a mixture of them all. I think I'm going to go for Mocha on that bit of my eyelid. Leave in the comments what you know what that bit of the eyelid's called, because I can't for the life of me. I don't know, no, don't know what to say. It's a bit shiny. Oh, that's quite nice. Move that like that. That's not too bad, is it? Seeing as all my makeup tutorials I always do the same eyeshadow because I'm like living in, I don't know, living in the 90s or something. That's actually not too bad. Any of you do that when you put makeup on? Go, I don't know why you do it. I'm going to try and do that with my mouth closed. I can't, it's too hard. That's not too bad. That's good. Right, I'm now going to go for a little bit of, a very little bit of gold, because they didn't really have anything else that excited me. I wanted just like a pale beige colour, but I'm going for this gold anyway. So let's see what it's like. Oh, that's not too bad. I wouldn't say the colour's like, you don't get a load of colour, but that's not too bad. It's quite nice and shiny. I'm not going to put too much on because I don't want it to be too gold, because it is 9:25 in the morning and I'm not off to a disco. Alright, right, and then I'm going to go to the back to the eyebrow kit and use the whitey colour in the corner and a big old brush and put that on the lid. I mean, I suppose the real test would be, oh my gosh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put any powder on. Right, I've done that. I'm going to go back to mine. I forgot to put the pressed powder on. Smoothly does it. I was thinking, oh, my face is looking a bit... Let's put a bit of powder on to set it all. I usually would do that before the blush and stuff, but oh, this is very powdery. That's better. That's a bit better. There we go. I've actually just turned the lighting down on my camera because it's so bright, but that's what we've got so far. I'm going to try some eyeliner on now, which is brown, number 4, Call Me Beautiful. I'm not sure they had any black left. I presume like the black colours go quite quickly. I can imagine like teenage girls going in and getting it. It's not too bad. I'm gonna use you. There we go. Looking a bit more human. I do it with wet hair because I just think it's easy to get it put on my face and then I dry my hair after doing my makeup. Just fun fact for you there. Right, I'm going to try eyeliner. Now, to do eyeliner, I'm going to have to concentrate. So I'm going to try this eyeliner without the camera being on because I think I'll just get more. Otherwise, it is Makeup Gallery Pro Liquid Eyeliner, and it is in brown number 4. I found the eyeliner quite hard to put on. I found the brush to be not easy. I didn't find that easy to put on, so I'm not sure that I'll be spending £1 on that again. But that wasn't easy to put on. Right, Never Ending Story. There's a couple of different mascaras there. Lengthening Mascara. I got this in, I don't know what the colour is. I'm going to say it's like dark brown or black. They might have not had the black ones left. It's got panthenol and keratin in. I don't know what that means. Quite a nice long wand. Oh, that's what she said. Let's try it on. Oh, hang on, there's a bit gloopy bit on the end. Let's try this on. That's not amazing. Really. It's okay. It's alright, but it's not amazing. I think you need a good few goes before you get your, before it makes any difference. Right, I'm going to go and dry my hair and come back and chat through what I thought was great and what I thought I didn't. What I thought I didn't was great. You know what I mean. I'm an actual moron. I have dried my hair and had a good look at myself in the mirror. You know, you fall into the mirror, looking at myself. And I'll tell you the products that I thought were great and the products that I thought probably won't get next time. And then the others are just like, I would definitely get the Burt's Bees. If you see any Burt's Bees lip balm in Poundland, go for it because they're a lot cheaper. I would also really liked the Good to Glow highlighting powder. I thought that was really nice. It was, you know, only £1 and it worked really well, so that's really nice to have. I also really liked the matte bronzer because I've got quite a lot of shiny bronzers and I thought that was a really good bronzer. Stuff I wouldn't be buying again is I probably wouldn't go for the eyeliner unless you're an expert in eyeliners because it was very difficult to reapply. I'd also perhaps shop around and look for different coloured eyeshadows because they were quite hard to find the ones that I wanted. I would not be getting the mascara again, I don't think. It didn't really do that much for me. But, you know, it's not terrible. It's just save your £1 and buy a pack of Smarties when you're there instead. So that was my Poundland makeup. Boom! I actually think it worked a lot better than I thought it was going to do. I didn't think it was going to work quite so well, but it seems to have done all right. I mean, I don't know what it would be like at the end of the day. I don't know. I also don't know why I'm doing this. Like some sort of weird fish. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, a high five if you want to subscribe. If you want me to try any other makeup, reasonable cheap ones, leave it below. Obviously don't be going, Emma, we'd love you to try out the whole of the Chanel range, because I'd be like, Bab, me too, but I can't afford it. Thinking Poundland, thinking Primark, thinking H&M, thinking, I don't know, do Poundwell do their own makeup? One thing I will say is, I do like the packaging, because you wouldn't know that this was from Poundland. You would have no idea. It's just quite nice packaging. Also, this video is not sponsored by Poundland. I spent £14 out of my own pocket. I will see you for another upload soon. Bye guys!